We not see you. I'm just saying you made your rescue team. We not seeing changes. You made your country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rescue now. Your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people turn out like you. That's what yama 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 yama.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9.
You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue.
This is your official program on the People's Radio.
You say you are going to change.
Wherever you are, however you are listening to the conversation, this is your radio.
Your rescue team.
My name is Khan Oliver Khan. You are in tune to Freedom Radio Liberia. The program is Freedom Hub on 87.9.
They can't conclude.
There are too many things happening in the country. The president's son issued a statement today following days of warnings from the Colombian drug cartel. Joe Barca's son, Joe Barca Jr., on today issued his statement. He was able to release his own account of the situation.
I want to ask you one question. Now you give the rest.
Princess Alexa Vanja Colley will beautifully read his statement on today.
You say you give the rest.
We intend to do some post-analysis about the statement that was issued by the president's son. The Colombian drug cartel members told the Liberian population the word over that Jojo Boaca Jr. is their man. All of them involved with drug business. So Jojo Boaca decided to issue his own statement to clear his side. So Jojo Boaca decided to clear his side. Are we going to have the truth from the clearing of the side? What is it? What do we know about the situation in the country? We're going to have that on the list of issues we intend to deal with here on 87.9. More so, the Liberian former president, Her Excellency Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf,
but we're not seeing changes.
also spoke about the drug issue in the country. She called on the Liberian government to make the country responsible. She said the government should make the country in a way that it will attract a lot of investors, good investors, and not drug dealers. The drug issue has gone off and beyond. Everybody talking about the drug issue, including Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the woman who was president when Joe Biden was vice president. The woman said the government should make the country better off in a way that Google investor will come and not cocaine seller will come.
Let me ask you.
That's a whole big bomb. That's a serious punchline the old man gave. But again, we intend to rumble into the issues. On the flip side, we're going to be looking into different comments that were made regarding the drug situation. Interestingly, we are no longer discussing anything in this country besides drugs. Why is the government allowing drug, and I repeat, drug issue to decide the intellectual space of our country? Why did they have to leave our borders empty? Why did they have to leave our country vulnerable? Why have they decided to allow our country to be used by the drug cartel members as a warehouse? Sadly, disgracefully, interestingly, our police officers have been made to transport the drugs. Okay, too many things. Allegations pointing from left to right. The latest being the son of the president. The cartel member allegedly accused the son of the president. They accused the son of the president of allegedly being their member. But the man, Jojo Baka, said a lie. We're gonna have the conversation on the People's Radio. Like we always say to you, the cash giveaway is in full swing. Star 255 star 1 hash for Lone Star users. The orange users can dial star 255 star 6 hash. The more you play, the better your chances are. We're gonna take a few bars of our team song. When we come back, we'll bring you Crime Stoppers Liberia, our official sponsor, and Win Liberia, the cash giveaway institution. We take a break. My name is Kai. Jerome Roosevelt is here. And of course, Princess Alexa Vanja Colley, who was not available on yesterday, is currently on the train today. Let's take a break to be right back on 87.9.
The people what they want, then you say you keep the rest. Let me ask you, this arrest. The people they're not like you.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
Okay, that's true. We want peace in Liberia or peace in Monrovia, where the Colombian government, not government, where the Colombian drug cartel members threatening our first family. It is only important for us to ask for peace to reign in Liberia. Lady and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hi. Hello. So Oliver was absent last week.
We're gonna start here soon. We're gonna start here. Let's start
No,
here.
go ahead.
No, let's start here. I appreciate
I want you to be
it.
my witness.
But
I say,
Princess, you have plenty of money. Yesterday, Oliver description of your cloth.
I was not even here. I didn't even
You have
listen.
money.
What money? Oliver know I'm a brand influencer for
No,
different
he
brands.
he didn't say somebody supported her.
What did he say?
The description, go. I will not talk you.
Oliver, please reiterate what you said yesterday because I was not here.
You got plenty of money, my dear. Go back to
Don't make anybody go kidnap me. The Colombian people.
Anyway,
Anyway, so I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. And it is great being back on the radio after a very long holiday weekend that extended to, part of the week. We're here again today. And we have a lot to talk about because let's just say from yesterday, it's yesterday, everywhere has been hot. Everywhere is hot.
Yeah.
From this angle to that angle, everybody is clearing their sides. Everybody is, just saying something, and I like it. I mean, that's basically what Liberia is all about. After another independence celebration, Liberians are back to business. We're back to being resilient. In the midst of all these many challenges that want to keep us behind as a country, Liberians continue to move forward with their resilience and renewed strength to be able to survive in a country as ours at about this point in time. But we have a lot to talk about, and we'd still like to say happy independence to those of you who did not hear from us during the, the celebration of Liberia's 178th independence anniversary. So yeah, welcome.
Okay, so basically we're back on the radio.
And Oliver was not here 2 days last week too.
We're back on the radio, and
Oliver, why are you ignoring prisoners today?
He left to tell people sound like coming to work. that's what I don't like.
I grew up in Do community.
They can ignore people there.
No, not about ignoring people. I spent a good time in Do community. Majority of the years I spent in Montserrado, I spent it in Do community. And in Do community, fighting is by agreement.
Oh,
Okay.
If somebody keep cursing you, you have choices. You can choose to curse back.
But you already started fighting me now. I responded to you.
Then you're fight. You can choose why the cursing. You just pack your bathing bucket, you go to bar, or you go do something else.
Because you know you don't have enough things to fight.
Anything you say, oh, come here. But at the end of the day, fighting agreement. I can choose to respond to you. I can choose not to respond.
Because I get into your secret and respond. Let's take it to the street.
Please allow me to say how to the people in the Kekera, those in their offices,
Okay.
Those of you driving home, those of you still waiting at your home, sitting under that tree.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the biggest afternoon conversation across the 45,000 square miles, the 16 tribes and the 50 sub-political division of our country.
Dickens.
And I don't know if we still have that piece of land at Guinea.
So we are not 45 again.
Yes, so we have to, but we'll do the calculation later.
Yeah.
But welcome to Little Mexico.
Okay, so basically that's where we are. Too many things happening in the country, a lot more going on. So so plenty of things happening. But before we begin the conversation, let's play what Stanton Witherspoon said on his show. There is a particular reason why I find it very, very important. Once in a while, not every time though, I find it important for us to once in a while play Stanton Witherspoon's audio on this platform, specifically the ones where he is expressing his dissatisfaction in the operations of this government. One of those nights had to do with last night when he poured out his heart in serious disappointment in what he would later on refer to as the government he helped bring to power. Interestingly, not only Stanton feeling this way, Jerome, Alexa, not only Stanton having this kind of sober, regretful reflection. There are thousands, and I mean, there are tens of thousands of Liberians who had the perception, they had the view that making Joe Boakai the president of this country, I mean, Joseph Boakai Sr., because he's the president, then Joseph Boakai Jr. is the one who the Colombian drug cartel men say helping them to do job in the country. So the Pa is the president, then the junior is the one who they say doing the job business, even though he said a lot. But we'll read all of it. Now the point is, there are people who saw Old Man Joe as the beacon of hope for this country, including Stanton Witherspoon, the Spoon Talk man. Unfortunately for them, what they thought would have been the defining moment for our country on a positive level is now appearing to be a disaster. And you will hear Stanton in his utterances. You will hear Stanton. The network is slow. You will hear Stanton saying all of the things he had to say yesterday. I want us to start with it so that when we jumping into all of the different conversations, we know where we'll be going to. But Madam Sedi also spoke. And so Alexa and I, with Jerome, will be running deeply into Madam Salif's statement. She said something about how the country should brace herself for good opportunities, good investments, and not drugs. When the former president of a country, you know, mounts the podium and decides to issue statements quoted as the one President said he issued, then it says to you that the country is in trouble, the government is rapidly slipping down the hill, and if they like, let them resuscitate themselves. If they don't, let them keep drowning in arrogance, drowning in black deed trade. Since that what they came to do, let them keep drowning in it. Yellow machine, they got to bring it and carry it back because some kind of crooked G thing was there. Nicotech scholarship, they got to bring that fake thing again. Martin, why any? Matthew Yimplu got to raise the Nicotech fakery. The 419 in Nicotech scholarship. The people force the boy resigned, they sacking. After he resigned, they sacking, they put somebody else there. Yeah. You got to force the boy to resign. The fake thing they brought, they had to end it. Today, we are here with drugs. The police finish arresting few people. Few of their own people. But we'll tell you some of the people that the police arrested and dismissed, or better so, suspended, pending investigation. We'll tell you some of them. We'll tell you how the government should stop playing fun out of the people of this country. We'll tell you. Jerry and myself, we Alexa, we'll tell you everything. We'll tell you how Gregory Cuomo, the police director, took an all-armed robber. They men are all-armed robber. You were in the police fight and you go do armed robbery in 2015. They sacked him from the police. When Gregory Cuomo came in 2016 as police director, he put the man back in the police in 2016. 2017 election king, he lost. The party lost the election CDC king. They sacked Gregory Cuomo and they put Patrick Sudu there. Patrick Sudu saw the man. Patrick Sudu said, "Oh, but my man, you are how they call? You are honorable." In 2015, they move you. How come you come out of the police? Gregory Cuomo bring back you. I won't see you anywhere around the police operation. He left from there and go work with Lock in Grand Bassa, Jerome. He went to work with Lock. And that's how they did taking loan to load. That's what we're waiting for. He went to work with Lock. We'll call the man Nemo. So don't even think say we're not calling him. He went to work with Lock. So the whole 2018 to 2023, the men were working with Lock. Talking about working or doing that in Buchanan. When Gregory Cuomo came back to the police in 2024, he went back for the same and put the man in police and made the man 106. Today, the man is being implicated for drugs. One of the ladies who is arrested for being in connection to the drug issue reportedly told investigators that she took $10,000 to the old armed robber who Gregory Cuomo brought back to the police. So Greg knew the man is an armed robber, but brought him back apparently because the man and he can be doing shady deals.
Dirty deals.
Now, thank you, Jerome. Dirty deals. So why would the government want to convince you and I that all the drug things that were happening, that they don't know what's going on? They know. But we will jump into the conversation. I won't play the voice of their own propagandist.
I think it's the internet.
Yeah, the internet trying to misbehave.
But Princess, you can't get it from your end.
There's no.
The jack would not be able to play from here.
What's about the phone?
Oh, you mean the 1960 where we did it last time?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So hold on. So they men are all about Gregory Cuomo go and bring the man back to the police. So when the person they get the man drug money, Jeru,
Yeah.
we had a manager of the Freedom Radio in 2015. The manager said, let's store microphone. So she must move on to the radio station.
Not just example he's giving.
Yeah.
But
But said no, she was not here 2016. So Elsa stole microphone.
I don't know how as well.
Hey.
That's why you look for me.
Yeah.
And the joke community behavior.
Inviting me again, see?
Okay, drink our super cool. So listen. So 2016, It was reported that she stole microphone. She stole microphone. Yeah, we're coming there. So Austin Kawhi took over as the head of radio in 2016 and brought Elisa back. Elisa would have said now TV microphone. Austin brought her back. In 2020, when I became manager, I said, no, Elisa, you can see microphone. You're not working the station again. Come go. I sent Elisa back. Austin come back to the managerial position in 2026 and went back for Alexa. What in between Alexa and Austin? That every day when other person move out Alexa from the radio, Austin will go and bring her back. It means that stealing microphone when Alexa used to steal the microphone, the money she used to bring some, and either share with Austin or do what they get. So, or maybe that Austin used to tell us, go steal. Yeah. Anytime they catch you, I will protect you. It's obvious. And so Greg Como should stop. I saw it on Independent Day. He wore navy blue suit, a red netter. He posting Bible voices on Facebook. Independent message as a God got patient. But we're coming around to the real conversation. I think our video on now.
God is no longer in the Old Testament, so just be kicking people up and down.
Oh no, the Jesus Christ days. Has even some deacon them, but now
as I say something different, you say something different.
The Jesus Christ days.
No,
some of the deacons,
Jesus Christ days,
they would have been beaten.
No,
because Jesus flogged people in the temple.
No, so when we had the Old Testament,
yeah, preacher is talking about the Old
when
Testament.
People acted very foolish, they were punished by God immediately. Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Noah and the Ark. People who were very stubborn, they know that they don't want mosquitoes to what to do today.
Yeah. So listen to what Stanton said quickly. I want all of us to pay attention. Listen to it. Okay. Let's see.
Because we thought we were coming to rescue. But how can this government survive? Are close. The Guineans stay at the border. How can this government survive? The $10 million project in 4 years. How can this government survive? Making people homeless and say, go on creating new land. Taking people from the land. Look what most recently happened in Battery Factory. Those people are angry. How can the government survive? The joblessness in the country. How can the government survive? The Unity Party people got to understand. The first $19 million drugs, the second $500 million cocaine, and the story is just adding up. How can this government survive? May God bless our country. May God help President Barker. It's something about President Barker we saw, and we knew that he was coming for the change to rescue the country. But the presidency, as of today, has been corrupted. The people in the executive mansion have corrupted the presidency. They have corrupted. I asked the question, me and Stanton, I don't think President Barker is getting the right information. We beat on George Manawia and we remove him because we thought we were coming to rescue. But how can this government survive? Are close. The Guineans stay at the border. How can this government survive? The $10 million project in 4 years. How can this government survive? Making people homeless and say, go on creating new land. Taking people from the land. Look what most recently happened in Battery Factory. Those people are angry. How can the government survive? The joblessness in the country. How can the government survive? The Unity Party people got to understand. The first $19 million drugs, the second $500 million cocaine, and the story is just adding up. How can this government survive? May God bless our country. May God help President Barker.
Okay, Alexa, Jerome, that's Stanton Witherspoon, one of the people who put in the current problem we're in today.
Spoon.
Yeah, Spoon. Stanton.
It's interesting. It's a nice song if you were to
put a beat behind it.
Yeah, how can the government?
How can the government survive? But yeah.
I'm just wondering.
I think you were summarizing all of the things we can say here.
Yeah. Even though they still don't take us as their friends, as Liberians, but however, one thing as a human being you should do or live with, that three payload is that be truthful, honest, and innocent. Because once you innocent, truthful, and honest, whatever you say, you're going to come back and stand as a cornerstone. And that's what we're seeing today. Yesterday, we were telling the people, don't trust these guys. They are not prepared. They don't have that energy. They are not. And I will always say this. Joseph Boakai, who is the president of this country, he didn't learn on an Elling. And that's where the problem is. So everything that comes, they will wonder, what are the person bringing drugs? Because the president does not have that contact to go to other countries to make that contact to bring investment into the country. So everywhere the president goes, what are the person is a drug cartel, like former president Ellie said. And when, like you said, when the former president says this, it tells you she's been there or the person been there, and the person knows the in and out of governance.
That's right.
So she's telling you the people I used to go to,
they were bringing contracts.
Yeah.
why are you guys running the drug dealers?
Yeah.
In simple plain terms.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the message she was communicating.
Yeah.
So what she said was you got to position the country in a way that investors will see the place attractive.
Yeah, clean investors
will come and not the drug.
Don't take it for a joke.
Oh yeah.
Ellen is one of those persons who have friends, sons, and daughters in government. They go, they sit.
Oh yeah.
They sit.
They have information that we do not have.
Yeah.
By the way, she's a former president. She still got.
That's what I say.
She still have some privileges, available unto her to listen to some national security briefings.
Yeah.
Because there are some things they will have to go to her and say, "Oh, ma'am, so they kind of say we owe them with that true. You were there. They said that honor your time, the money we're owing, and this, and so forth." But Alexa, you listen to Stanton quickly before we run to our main issue.
I don't want to sound bad, but I think it brings me so much happiness when I hear people who have supported Mr. Boakai's presidency sound the way Stanton usually sounds on his show all the time. And it brings me joy because did they actually see the signs? Of course, the signs were there. Did they actually see, earlier on what was going to happen? Did they hear people talk about, what was going to happen, what was not going to happen? Of course, a lot of them listened to all the things that was said on this platform. We say a lot. We warned Liberians, or rather, we encouraged Liberians to take the other path rather than the path we're on today. And they listened to us and said we're enemies of the state. Some of them said we did not actually respect, the old deacon. Some of them said we're going to get old. Why are we sounding the way we're sounding? And they didn't actually get the sense out of what we were talking. So today, to listen to how disappointed Stanton feels, how disappointed he is, it gives me so much joy. And it also validates, in as much as we're not seeking validation, it also validates a lot of the things that were said prior to, Mr. Boakai's presidency. So it is just like a moment of celebration. But it also means the people who are, part and parcel of this entire rescue mission to know exactly what is happening behind the scenes, in as much as sometimes they wouldn't want to say,
because some of them still defending blindly.
Exactly. Yeah. A lot of them. They may not want to say scripted to us, oh, this is this and that is that. So they would just want to find, some words.
So when your commander Stanton is giving up, when your commander Stanton is, because Stanton was your commander during
what else can you do?
The 2023 election. So when your commander is telling you, hey, the captain is done.
Like, what can you say?
Yeah, our all over general is not making it. I mean, he's failing. What else
what can you say?
You in New Georgia or Bannerville,
what can you do?
What else can you do differently?
So that's a big question. But I mean, it is. I think we're going to see more of these.
Still with Alexa, Senator Samuel Koga of Nima County.
Let's go further.
He had this to say. I mean, it is undeniable. Sam Koga is the original godfather of
Let
Nema
me join all
County.
the other papi pali, but
He
let's move
jumped. I
forward.
mean, that was traditionally sealed. It is the Nema people tradition. You are not supposed to argue it. You are supposed to allow it go.
Whatever happens,
Yeah.
they're going to do what they're
So
supposed
this
to
is
do.
what Sam Koga, Senator Samuel Koga, had to say about the drug issue. Listen.
We all people that message. Everything will have to be there to do. We are allow you to he is the one who is putting drugs. Drug now, instead of importing, they been importing and re-exporting. So it means that they are going to advanced level. Drug now, instead of importing, they been importing and re-exporting. So it means that they are going to advanced level. Everything will have to be there to do. We are allow you to he is the one who is putting drugs. Drug now, instead of importing, they been importing and re-exporting. So it means that they are going to advanced level. You have to re-echo.
So are you listening to the Sam Koga? He said, all of you here listening to me, those days, all of us, he did not remove himself from there. And this is honesty, and I like people to be very honest with their conscience, especially when these things are happening. He said, look, we all used to accuse George Ria. We say he was bringing drug, but right now, the drug, they're not only bringing it, they're bringing it and re-exporting it. In fact, the drug business has improved. Listen to it. Take your time and listen.
Everything will have to be there to do. We are allow you to he is the one who is putting drugs. Drug now, instead of importing, they been importing and re-exporting. So it means that they are going to advanced level. Allow you to he is the one who is putting drugs. Drug now, instead of importing, they been importing and re-exporting. So it means that they are going to advanced level. They are going to advanced level. Allow you to he is the one who is putting drugs. Drug now, instead of importing, they been importing and re-exporting. So it means that they are going to advanced level. They are going to advanced drug now, instead of importing, they been importing and re-exporting. So it means that they are going to advanced level. They are going to advanced level.
Okay. All right.
The message is that we all people that message. Everything will have to be there to do.
So you heard him? He said they were using the drugs message to defeat CDC in this country. We all preach that message. Everything was attributed to George Weah. That's why he said.
We all people that message. Everything will have to be there to do. Allow you to he is the one who is putting drugs. Drug now, instead of importing, they been importing and re-exporting. So it means that they are going to advanced level. They are going to advanced level.
Okay, Alexa, still with you on the Sam Koga issue. Then we want to get everybody's opinion on these comments.
So you have the same music, and then you have different dancers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you use the same rhythm where we are the old dancers.
Oh yeah,
because we've always said this.
Good.
So we have same music, different dancers. So Sam Koga is just again saying what we have always been saying, and it seems like when people start to realize things that have always happened, they feel so sad that, oh my God, if I knew, I would have actually believed what was said, or I wouldn't have bashed those people who have been saying it. But Liberia is a country that's very small, in as much as when it comes to, the greenery, we are still a virgin country. Still, we are a very small country. And all these people, Samuel Koga, the man who is the newest godfather of Nema County, even though people are still debating that doesn't concern me. They're going to fight their way. They're going to handle it the way they're supposed to handle it. But to have these prominent people, some of them are elected officials, and it goes back to Edwin Snow. He's an elected official. He had his own thing to say. You have more stability. And now you have Koga saying the same thing about all the things we have said, it means these people have always been unfair, not to George Weah as Liberia's former president. They've always been unfair to Liberians because they have always thought that Liberians do not deserve better. Because if you think you love a country so much, you wouldn't want to lie just for your own gain. You always want the truth to prevail. You always want to have something that's way more accurate to be able to find the best solutions for the many problems that we have. But no, they did not actually go in that direction. They were bent on a propaganda that was to support, their dream to take power. It was basically to also support, what they had always planned to reactivate their lifestyles that they enjoyed back in the day. And it was not about Liberians. So all the bad things were attributed to George Weah as Liberia's president, his ministers. And today, Oliver, you still have some of the ministers. You still have some of them who are still living with the stigma.
Okay.
Based on what was said to them.
Based on the
Their
lies.
images are tainted. Their reputations were ruined. And today you still have some Liberians who are still gullible. They're going to point fingers. Oh, that's our Jerome. He did this. He did that. Why? Because the people we have in power today, they did all those different things. Also, what Samuel Koga is saying, it is from a man who, when they invited the Inspector General of Police, he had questioned the Inspector General, and he was to some extent accusing him of, being a person who is shielding, drug dealers or drug lords or however it is called. And the IG told him he was speaking loosely, which was very disrespectful, by the way. And that was called out. So this man is not, I'm not sure he's just saying this because of whatever political reason or it is politically motivated. I think based on what is happening, 300 and some more million, you had 19 million, you have one quitter at the airport, you have all these different people. And at the end of the day, again, all these allegations are tied to first family, second family, and some of the government officials we have who are very influential, who are very close to people who will protect them at the end of the day. It says again that where are we headed? It also speaks to hypocrisy, Oliver, because yesterday we had these same people very loud. And the thing about situation is not about politics. It is not about who is in power, who is out of power. The same energy and the same voice they used few years back to talk about, the country has been ruined, the lives and futures of young people are being destroyed on a daily basis because we have the availability of different kinds of drugs in the country. I think even if you are in power today as a minister, as a director, or whatever position you have, you should still be able to speak to that. The fact that most of these people are very silent, they don't have the balls to say the things they said before with audacity and bravado, it means that they didn't care, right? And right now they still don't care about people. So it takes the people who supported them bravely, courageously, to now call them out. So they're doing like all the work for Liberians. They're doing all the work for us who have always been here talking about these things because we have never backed down, no matter what life has brought our way. We have never backed down. We've always been very consistent. We've always called these people out. So at the end of the day, it is very fulfilling to have all these influential people now seeing what we saw before because it was manifested. We are not prophets, yet we saw some of the things from afar and we warned Liberians. We still about a collaborative effort as a people. Every hand should be on deck. That was our message. And still it is our message. But then when it becomes very political, because when an influential figure talk about it, yesterday, today you have a government official saying, "Oh, because you're not as close as you used to be, so that's why you are sounding the way you're sounding." So they're all hypocrites, and they don't care about the people. They don't care about the country that was given to them. This is a privilege. In fact, this is an opportunity. So yeah.
Okay, let's go over Jerome. You wanna mention the Koga situation, then we jump to President Salif. This is what let me do it this way. This is what Ellen Johnson Salif said.
If you want investment to come, they have to have confidence in our government. A government that they must respect.
So Madam Salif said, if you want investors to come, they should have confidence in the government. I want all of you out there, like Jerome was saying, in the keke, in the Texas, the Kilobin buses. Those of you in your expensive vehicles, somebody is on an air conditioned car with Freedom Radio on. They probably ain't like our station, but they want to know what
Like
we're
a big
saying.
vet.
Yeah. So those of you who are listening to us under pressure, sorry, but you gotta hear the truth. Madam Salif is saying, if you need investors to invest in your country, those investors should have confidence in the country. Listen.
If you want more banks to open, if you want investment to come, they have to have confidence in our government.
They have to have confidence in our government. If you need investments to start coming, if we want jobs to come in the country, if we want our children who graduating from university to get jobs, if we want Monrovia to get decongested so our people in Borges town will remain there if they are out of high school, if you want the businesses to flourish, where you selling, you making money in any kind of goods where you finish selling, you not eat the goods money, you not eat the profit. The economy to get better, the investment climate should be created. The people should have confidence in the government. They will not be, holding the money and say, that labra go invest in. They say go do the dukes on Chinese people. One go there, you not duke me too. Chinese people crying, they crying for the money. What's go do the dubo? They carrying the code, but seeing MPA managing the other, the Georgia who's gonna be saying, hey, you put the man, got the Georgia can be saying, sir, what you can do here? But let's go ahead.
A government that they must respect.
A government that they must respect. In that government where the Colombian men was
Amanda Sonny,
uh-huh.
do you know after you was just
Because people will not respect the government for being flip-flopping. Madam Sally is saying, if you want to attract investment, your deals should be clear enough in such a way that you will. So the Oma is clear. She is teaching you how to govern. Listen, she ain't even reached the mean part there.
A government that they can rely on. A government
that they can rely on.
Has a reputation.
A government that has a reputation. But President Sadi speaking, you say what? President Sadi is saying a government that they can rely on. A government that has reputation. But look at what's happening, Alexa. Can you imagine the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Information went into an agreement to publicize a particular scholarship scheme where citizens were paying $200 and what?
I think it was
$50. $240, $30, $40, $50 around there.
30 and 50, yeah.
To go get scholarship abroad. Only for the students to find out that the scholarship is fake. Matthew, you go to the team, the pressure the board resigned.
And there was also something in the office of the first lady.
The followed the office and they gave him scholarship. They were stealing the charity money into there. So the charity got that money back.
And a guy was suspended.
Madam Salif is saying
from her office.
Madam Salif is saying, if you will want your country to be attractive to investment opportunities, you need to do everything possible.
Reputation.
To have reputation.
To attract. Otherwise, they will not create bad businesses like these drug people who come.
Okay. So if you want your government to be good and your country to get more investment, you need to have reputation. Otherwise, you will not get good companies coming to the country. The only company in the world will be coming are drug dealers. That's the drug we get in right now. In less than 45 days, 370 million plus 19 million now. Jerome.
We go home, my people.
370 plus 19. That 389, right? Yo. 370 plus 19 at 389. You got 370 plus 20 at 90. Yes.
Yeah,
I read that the drug school government draws are calculating. So in less than 45 days, we have $389 million drugs worth of cocaine, Poseidon, that were in the country. $389 million US drugs. Instead of bringing $389 million worth of factories that will produce tissue, rubber buckets, condoms, pineapple juice.
Always mentioning condoms.
These are important commodities. Instead of bringing companies, why are you laughing? Instead of bringing companies that will produce enough materials in the country and provide jobs, the government is bringing. I mean, the government is creating the environment where only drug dealers will be permeating the corridors of our commercial space. Madam Sadi is saying, if you do not build a government of reputation, that's what you're going to have. You're going to have people coming to the country. Instead of bringing clean businesses, they will keep bringing drug businesses.
So, to attract, otherwise, a government that has a reputation to attract, otherwise, they will not create bad businesses like these drug people who come here.
Otherwise, they'll be bringing in bad businesses like these drug people who come in here. Can you imagine?
I just let it these.
Can you?
I just let it these.
Yeah.
They already.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Like these drug people who are already here.
Bad businesses like these drug people who come here.
Like these drug people who come here. Like these drug people. Imagine the men who they arrested for the drugs, the men in how to call the place, right? In South Beach. Yeah. But I said you were at a program attended by government officials. Yeah, hello. And he said like these drunk people who come here.
That's more indirect.
She had a choice to say those drunk people at South Beach. Yeah. But she didn't already say these drunk people who come here. Yeah, and they were in the same hall we all. Yeah, the Oma. Yeah, but I said that. But that's it. So listen. Let me end it. Let me end it. Then we'll go around the table. Let me end it quickly.
A government that has a reputation to attract, otherwise they will not create bad businesses like these drug people who come here. So we have to build that confidence of men has to have that confidence to tell the people, come to Liberia, bring us your money, do your investment, do your business, make sure you get what your return, but they will not bring their money, their business for nothing. They will bring their money, but make sure that the country also has its fair share. And we as people must have confidence in our government and can rely on them, on the government, to do the right thing.
Okay. All right, Mother City. So listen, Jerome, it's over to you. You heard the old man. The old man said if the
Yeah,
investments.
but first of all,
Go ahead.
let us inform our audience that this is getting serious every day. That
Of,
when we come here,
of course.
what are people who do not believe or like our presentation will always temper with this presentation. This is just uncalled for. And so we want to encourage you, share the other,
Yeah.
the other life. We just connected to another life. So you can rejoin so other can know that we are on. But these things will not stop us from speaking.
That's right.
Okay. Oliver, when I said this, and then the people started sharing the former president there. This is an embarrassment to our country. Look, everywhere you go, I was viewing some of the international wires. Liberia now, every time you talk about Liberia, it comes with cocaine or drug. And that is why all of the people who supported Bwaka are now seeing themselves as people who do not want to be connected with this man they brought to the ordinary people. Like he's an experienced man, 45 years experience, and presumably he has passed 49 or 47 years experience. But this is an embarrassment to our country. And like we said, and we continue to say, we will talk about this drug issue because it has crossed to a level where even our leaders are involved into it. And let me say thank you to the former president of the Republic of Liberia. Whether you like it or not, President Ellen is a former president. She led the Unity Party, as all of us said. And this new I know I can say Unity Party Season 2 or Unity Party Part 2. This is the worst administration ever we have seen under a political arrangement as far as democracy is concerned. We were here a few months back, we were telling people to pray for Liberia. We didn't know that we'll be talking about close to 400 million worth of drug. People who were talking about kuch, who were talking about opium, who were talking about low class drug in the country. Today, like the senator said, people are exporting the drug into Liberia, and then we are exporting it out of the country. And this is dangerous. And it is sickening that other people who are talking about George, we are bringing drug into the country to be defending this. Look, put yourself in opposition. Put yourself in opposition. If you support Bwaka, if you support the Unity Party, put yourself in opposition. What are you going to say today? If Alexander Cummins was president, if George Weah was president, and the Unity Party in opposition, and these things are happening, will you be defending as you're defending today? And recklessly you saying that, oh, we're fighting the cartel? You people were looking for dead bodies around here, putting in the street. Today we have caught the real drug people. And somebody want us to say, oh yes, the president's son is not involved, or the vice president not involved, the other people. Why didn't those drug people take my number and call me? Why didn't they take my number and send me text?
We're gonna go.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just sweeping around the Christmas goose. But Oliver, I'm not going to say Liberia is like we're fighting war. But this country is drowning. This country is going down. This country is in a mess. And all of you, it is time for you to hold your children. Like you are accusing the former president yesterday of killing your children. We are in the middle of the sea, and there is no safety jacket. Our country reputation is at stake with this government. Princess?
Okay. On the presidential issue, quickly before we go to the main issue. So, breaking news: President Joseph Baga's son has responded. Princess has the message.
When you call me princess, it sounds very strange. Please stick to what you know.
Princess has the message. President Baga's.
Two of your mama happy after the 26. Two of your understanding. Two of your. No, wait.
No,
we have something for princess that you didn't give to her.
We have a serious show.
Yes.
No, you have some. We can just 1 second.
President,
you have something for princess.
No.
Yes, we
President Baga's son has cleared his side.
Declare himself in it.
But you know, so now you can go clear your side of the position and they can lock you up.
Yeah.
So we'll reach to that point. But Madam Sadi said for the country to be attractive enough for good investment, the government should
a respectable government.
Should be a respectable one,
right.
Or one with good reputation, and a one that, so far so good. People
that will be attracted to investors.
Yeah. For all of those things to happen, you got to get a reputation, you got to be respectable, and so forth.
So one thing about
quickly, then
President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf,
yep.
You cannot tell her do not say anything. She says what she wants to say.
That's right.
Any day, anytime, and you have nothing to do to her. You have nothing to say to her, except that you're going to maybe swallow the bitter pill, or you're just going to say, let her go sit down as a hotan fini. Like that's the best defense you can put up.
Good.
But 100%, I think what President Sirleaf said is basically, repairing broken dignity. Because I remember, again, I will always reference George Weah, and the reason is very simple. When we had George Weah as our president, President Weah was here, and some of the folks said Liberia did not have a very strong international image. According to them, on the international scene, our credentials were not as strong as should be, because the person we had, a president, had already ruined our country's international image. So one would have actually thought that when you have a new president, a new leader, Joseph Boakai, who is our president now, President Boakai, would have, mended broken dignity, if we're going to put it that way. So we're going to have, on the international scene, we're going to appear as a very respectable country. In their own words, that our country was not as respectable as it should have been, because George Weah was president, and to them he was not the right person to be president, because in their mind, classism every day, it is displayed in what they do, it is displayed in what they say, and it doesn't go away effortlessly. And that is a problem. One of the biggest problems we even have. That is it. But today we have President Boakai, and thinking that we have this president where he talked about his years of experience, his maybe contacts, his sophistication and understanding governance, not just local governance, but governance on the international scene, because he has been here before as our vice president. So one would have thought that at this point in time, maybe we'll be boasting of new factories in the country, we'll be boasting of new investments from foreign investors, without any controversial, situation about drugs, maybe about, Nicotech scholarship, or about, yellow machines coming in the country from one gentleman's agreement to the next. But the fact that we're here, I 100% believe, and I'm of the opinion that we're not as respectable as we think we are on the outside. And there are many things that I think are factors to these different things that we're talking about. Number one, the speaker we have. I remember at a point in time, Rachel Kuhn wrote about, public trust. How do you seek public trust when you, as the speaker, you're not to be trusted based on how you ascended to the office of the speaker and stuff like that? So he's one of the problems we have with respect to our international image, because based on what happens up capital from day one to the end of that entire, impasse of capital, it says a lot about our international image because, mind you, we were here celebrating, a national holiday. I think it was Armed Forces Day or one of those days, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
And on that day, you had international guests. You had, I think, the president from Sierra Leone was here. That is an entire country's president. He is not, a town chief from Grand Bassa County who understands Liberia and what we do here. That was a guest in your country celebrating with you another historic moment, for the men and women in the armed forces of Liberia. And what was happening up capital was some lawmakers doing things that were not as pleasant as one would have thought that it was going to be. You had another James Collier there doing what he was not supposed to do, and that's something that was really really unpleasant to our image because if you had international news outlets reporting why you have a celebration, a national celebration here, you have, members of the House of Legislature supported by the speaker. That's one. Also, another point again that will validate what the former president said is I think we had some of the Americans who did not actually attend one of the major events we had because Rachel Kuhn was there presiding again, and at about that point in time, they already had the impasse of capital. I think it was one of the State of the Nation address, if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected on that one. It was another big event where the president was present, and you had our traditional ally. They were not there. That's another thing to also look at. And now you had tenured positions from different formal officials of government. The rule of law is the most important one, which was something that you had citizens protesting here and there, and it did not send a very good message to the international, community, our international partners, or even people from different countries who actually follow what happens in this country on a daily basis. And the fact that all these things have happened under 4 years or under 3 years or 2.5 years, it says a lot about our international image. So if people are out there, I know they're going to denigrate what she said, they're going to disagree with what she said, maybe in a way that's very disrespectful. At the end of the day, you cannot get rid of the truth in what she said. If you want to have serious businesses come into your country to invest, you obviously need to have an image that is not tainted. You need to have an image that, is very, very clean and clean as a slate. You need to have an image that says your country's international image is as bright as, the first moonlight that usually comes, at a certain point in time in the year. But the fact that we don't have that now, you have people who have bad businesses, they have the courage to come here freely because probably they're in touch with some of the government officials who are not as good, who are basically in for very fast money and their own personal gains, so they don't care about what happens to the country's image. So that becomes a problem because if one person comes to Liberia, for example, and that person brings a consignment of drugs, 100%, and it is clear up, that person tells his friends that you're welcome to come here and protected by the big people. So I think again the government should take heed to what was said and work within their little space that they're always in discussing the things that are happening. They need to go back to the drawing board. I'm not here to teach them. I'm here to I'm just recommending, instead of those people being very defensive, I think they should listen keenly to what was said and take from it.
Okay. They should listen to what was said and take from it. We're about to go to the lines, but before then, we will read you what President Bwaka's son said about the accusation. What is the accusation? What did the people say? What did they say Joe Baga's son do? The whole drug business was happening. What did they say Joe Baga's son do? He Isa. What did they say Joe Baga's son do? Come and listen to the Colombians themselves. The drug people, the white men and white get the drug. Can't hear what they say Joe Baga's son do in the drug business. Can't hear what they say. That they the one saying it. Can't hear it. Can't hear what they say about it.
Give you 24 hours to release our goods and to refund the 2 millions to release our boys, or we will go to war.
Okay. So you listen? The guy's English not clear. And so like we did on yesterday, Jeru and I, we will continue to do the interpretation. Listen to it. Listen.
I give you 24 hours
I gave you 24 hours
to release our goods.
to release our goods. That's what he called release. I mean, that's the way to
Yeah,
speak English.
Colombian
I gave
there.
you 24 hours to release our goods. The goods that cocaine, the cocaine and the Poseidon were in the country. They say they gave Joe Biden 24 hours to release it. Listen,
To refund the 2 millions to release our boys.
okay, and we also gave you 24 hours to refund the $2 million what we gave you to release our boys. So the guy said, Joe Biden Jr. didn't get their goose, their cocaine. Then when they seized the cocaine, you know, when the cocaine got busted, they sent $2 million to Joe Biden to release their friends in jail. So the minister they gave him 24 hours to release their goose and to release the two men were in jail. Listen to the men.
Or we will go to war.
If you're not get our money, our cocaine, we'll go to war.
Oh,
This is Joe picture here
This is Jojo picture here. They're showing the president some picture
with his WhatsApp number.
and his WhatsApp number. This is Jojo picture and his WhatsApp number.
This is Hueputa we call Asake.
This is Kwekuta. We call him Asake.
Who has also put his signal phone off.
When we try calling him, he switch the phone off. Anytime we call him, he can switch the phone off.
He is the one who introduced us to Jojo.
So that man is the one who introduced us to Jojo. His name is Ibrahim Traore. The man is Ibrahim Traore. That he picture the guy didn't show, but the guy's called different name. Because sometimes you know when you're in a kind of deed, you can call a real name to the man, you know. So, but the guy the man picture. He said he introduced them to Jojo Baka. He said this guy was the one who introduced them to Jojo Baka. Now, the good thing about it, the Liberian investigator newspaper interviewed this guy, who the Colombian people say introduced them to Jojo Baka. We got the interview. We'll read it. We'll read the interview yet.
And this is the father of Jojo, the president of Liberia.
Okay, so the Traore man is in a photograph with President Baka shaking hands. So the Colombian drugs man say it was the Traore guy who introduced them to Jojo Baka to start doing the drug business in the country. And Traore is in a photograph with President Baka. So apparently it is that picture with President Baka that Traore talked to them and tell them, say, I can make you see the man, they men are the president, I can make you see the man's son. Apparently that was the essence of that photo. So that what the Colombian men showing the picture.
As you can see on the Focus on Liberia website, the cocoa material was taken.
Okay, you can see on the website the cocoa material. They're calling it the cocoa material, the cocaine, but they're calling it the cocoa material. The reason why somebody told me the reason why they're calling it the cocoa material is because that is their code. They market cocoa material. They market cocoa. The other one they put Poseidon on it. So if you take it to another buyer, once the buyer recognizes that the goods is for Ajerun, they will call Ajerun. You are aware that unless I can sell your cocoa to me, if I said no, I'm not aware, it means unless I'm trying to double cross Jerome, the cartel will go to war. The two cartel men will start fighting. Oh, yeah, I just stole our goods and this and that. So according to the guys, Jojo Baka then took their cocaine, but they don't get anywhere to sell it because it's difficult for them to go sell it anywhere. Listen to they start saying it, I'm saying it.
It is a movie of our goods, so we can show you we are the owner.
So Kimba said, here is the picture of here is a movie of our other goods, so we can let you know, say we are the owners of it.
Cocoa.
Cocoa.
Poseidon.
Liberty. Mercedes.
More videos will come to expose it, you fucking rata.
Okay, we will do more video to expose your brothers. Oh yeah, the guys are clear. The guy said they will do more video to expose President Baka's son and the rest of the people.
Ya saben, hueputas, you have 24 hours.
Okay, so you have 24 hours. The other guy 24 hours. Listen again to the other video.
This message is to Joseph Boakai Jr.
This message is to Joseph Boakai Jr.
This message.
Go ahead. Go back to it.
This message is to Joseph Boakai Jr.
Okay, Joseph Boakai Jr.
This message is of you former partners from Colombia.
This message is from your former partners from Colombia.
You dirty motherfucker.
Okay, no issue. I can repeat that one.
After how many times we work together,
After how many times we work together,
you have decided
you have decided
now to steal from us.
to steal
After and
to steal from us. After all the time we work together, you have decided to steal from us.
times we work together,
Mhm.
you have decided now to steal from us.
Now you have decided to steal from us. That Jojo Baga they're talking to.
After and these years,
Okay.
we had 10 tons in Liberia, and you
We had 10 tons in Liberia. In Liberia, the Venezuela said they had 10 tons of cocaine in Liberia.
only put on the news 4 tons.
But you only put on the news 4 tons. I mean, we had 10 tons in Liberia, but I only 4 tons. You put in the paper, you say you're arrested. Where I was 6 tons.
You and the head of NDLEA stole the 6 tons and no one to resell it.
Okay, you and the DEA people stole our 6 tons of cocaine, and you don't get nobody to sell it to. Now what the white men say, the white men say Jojo Baka, Joseph Baka's son, and the DEA people stole 6 tons of their cocaine, and they don't get nobody to sell it to.
And on top of that, we pay $2 million.
And on top of everything, we paid $2 million. We paid $2 million US dollars.
To that motherfucker we calling as a kid.
Okay, they paid the $2 million to the man who they said introduced them to Joe Baga Jr. The man who coordinated, he the one they calling the Asake. We paid $2 million to Asake.
Have paid that to the head of the police to release our 2 guys.
They said they gave Asake $2 million US dollars to give it to the head of the police to release their 2 guys who were arrested in Dwazon.
And set them off the country tomorrow.
And send them off to the country so they get 2. On top of it, the man say, okay, you're finished taking our 6 tons of cocaine. Why don't say you will not sell it because you don't know, you don't get anywhere to sell it. That what cocaine, a mark in the cocaine market already. To go sell it, the man will owe you. And you know, so we send you $2 million to release our 2 million and send it over to us by tomorrow. That's what the man is saying. On top of it,
we're gonna let them do their statement and we're gonna release our pictures of you. And
if you do not allow them to leave, we'll release our pictures of you and other documents.
The beach of the Ministry of Defense will have managed the entrance of our units. We're gonna.
Okay, so
I think that last part
Uh-huh.
he's trying to say we release pictures of you and our team. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yep. So whichever way, let's go back. Let's go back
The
there.
police to release our 2 guys and set them off the country tomorrow.
Okay, would they send $2 million to Asake so Asake can give it to the police director to release their 2 men, $2 million US dollars, two men.
We're gonna let them do their statement and we're gonna release our pictures of you. And the
You're gonna let them do their statement, or we'll release our pictures of you.
Yeah, with
beach
us.
of the Ministry of Defense.
Beast of the Ministry of Defense. That's not drug English is speaking.
Yeah.
People getting scared. I'm not do that. Help too much English. Yeah, getting scared now.
Manage the entrance of our units.
Okay, the entries of all units.
Of their unit.
Okay.
They say the guy is saying,
wow,
if these things do not work, we're going to release photos with you in the midst with our unit and people.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's why it is.
Yeah.
So this was the accusation from the Colombian people.
Mhm.
Now, in the picture, Jerome, do you have the how you call this thing? The interview between what is his name? Between Liberian investigator. Yep, I got it. So we got an interview.
Mhm.
So the Colombian guy said in that interview that a guy they call Asake, but he's Ibrahim Traoré,
Yeah.
that his picture was showing, is the one who introduced them to Jojo Baka Jr.
Okay.
So, Lionel Dudu, the managing editor of the Liberia Investigators newspaper, called Traoré that night
Yeah.
and told Ibrahim Traoré, and said, my man, we got information on you. Let me read it verbatim. It says, Ibrahim Traoré, the businessman whose photograph appears in a video of masked armed men demanding the release of cocaine consignment seized at Douazon, told this newspaper, They said Traore himself told this newspaper. In Agasebo, he told this newspaper he personally arranged a trip to the Ria Mandre Foundation and brought along Joseph Boaka Jr. The man who the white people say introduced
Jojo.
Introduced them to Jojo.
Yeah.
The man who the white man said that he don't want to carry them to Jojo. That the man the newspaper go interview and he tell in the newspaper Alexa that he only took Jojo to Ria Mandre Foundation, brought along Joseph Boaka Jr., the president's son, together with Liberia's youth and sports minister and a Liberian ambassador. So they were how many? The Traore guy 1,
4.
the Liberian ambassador 2, Jojo Boaka 3, and the ambassador. So Traore is saying there were 4 human beings that went to Mandre. 4 human beings that went to Mandre. That's why he told the newspaper. That was my first relationship, he said. So Traore said when they were going to that Mandre in Spain, that was their first relationship. That was the first time they met. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's saying. That was the first time they met. That was the first time that they met. Then he came back. He said, to see and Jojo and travel together, go see the people. The newspaper were trying to quote the man on what he said, clearly, verbatim, without putting anything there. Then the report says, minutes after, press on the video, meaning the journalist go asking, say, but man, you said the only time you not see Jojo Boaka, like the time where you and he and the ambassador with the youth and sport minister go to Spain. But how come the drug man say that you don't want to show them to Joe Boaka's son and Joe Boaka himself? How come the man calling your name inside? Then the Traore guy came back. He said, the man who introduced them to the traffic call to the young Boaka, Traore said, I never ever talked with Joe Boaka ever in my life. Ever in my life. And that's the $1 million question we are asking here. And let's come and read what Jojo Boaka himself is saying. But after the journalist asked him, Mamel, the white people say that you the one introduced them to the president's son for you to be doing cocaine business in Liberia because you're part of president, nobody will arrest you. Mm-hmm. So what you got to say about it? Traore said, no, it's not how it happened. I only carry Jojo Boaka, the president's son, the minister of youth and sports, and 1 ambassador. Who the ambassador? We need to know that ambassador.
Fine now.
I only carry Jojo Boaka, the minister of youth and sports, and 1 ambassador to Spain to go meet 1 NGO called Ria Mandre Foundation. And that was all. That was the only time I talked to him. Then the journalist came by and said, but so he said, I only time I talked to him. He said, I only time I talked to them. He said, but how come the man say that you don't want to carry them to meet Jojo Boaka about the drug issue and to also meet a power for you to be doing drugs in the country?
And they're
showing your picture all up in the video. He jumped from there again. He said, no, I never ever in my whole life talked to Jojo Boaka before. So who and you were traveling on the plane?
That's a serious contradiction.
Who and you go to Ria Mandre together? Who and you and the ambassador went to Ria Mandre? Who and you and the minister of sport went to Ria Mandre? The same man, in the same conversation, in the same meeting, on the same call. Don't say the phone callers and the call back. The same call, the same meeting, the same conversation. He said he took the minister of youth and sports, the ambassador, 1 ambassador, they call it ambassador, whatever he Santo, 1 ambassador, the minister of youth and sports, and Jojo Boaka, the president's son. He himself said it to the journalist. He himself told the Liberia investigator journalist that he carried the president's son, the minister, and the ambassador to Spain. On the same telephone call, he turned around again and said, no, I never, ever in my whole life talked to Jojo Boaka before.
As soon as your video, your picture appear in the video.
As soon as the journalist came out, the journalist said, but your picture in the video.
Yeah.
They're showing your picture with Joe Boaka, senior, the president himself. They're showing you and the president in 1 picture. He said, oh, no, I never thought of Jojo before in my life. So who you carry spin? Who you carry spin with the ambassador? Who you carry spin with the how you call it thing? With the minister of youth and sports? these are the questions I want to ask. And let's simply go read what Joe Bagas Jr. have to say. At least we now know what Ibrahim said.
Yeah.
How Ibrahim is contradicting himself. So let's hear what Joe Bagas Jr. come and say.
So this is, I think that this will pass for a State of the Nation address because it is quite long.
We don't have to read all.
No, we have to read.
Let's make it clear that he
'Cause-
didn't speak, but he wrote.
He wrote,
So
yeah.
No, he actually wrote. Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote.
He
He,
This is one.
he wrote his statement.
That one will come
Two,
in read to
3,
you.
Yeah,
4,
yeah.
5, 6. It is actually his page response.
You want
Yeah.
you want to read it quickly or we skim through it?
No, I will get where I want to read. I will start and
The
then
first one
I'll
is
get to a
good.
point. So according to him,
Mhm.
this was shared during the morning hours. He said, I said, State of the Nation address, you believe me, my fellow Liberians, because that's how he started.
Go ahead, go read about thing.
He said, good morning. Before I say anything about myself, allow me to acknowledge the reason this issue has captured our nation's attention.
Okay.
Liberia is confronting one of the greatest challenges. A minute, I have to be able to see. One of the greatest challenges facing our generation, and every Liberian, regardless of political affiliation or social standing, should want those responsible for the presence of drugs in the country to be executed and brought to justice. This fight is bigger than politics. When? And it is bigger than personalities. I therefore want to encourage the men and women of our security institutions who continue to work under difficult circumstances to stand firm and fearless in this fight. Normally, I would not make a public statement concerning rumors or speculation about myself. Over the past 3 years, I have deliberately chosen not to respond to the many allegations, accusations, and false narratives that have circulated about me. I have believed that responding to every rumor will only distract me from my family, my businesses, and my own responsibilities.
So all of those issues. I mean,
I'm trying to go. Have you found somewhere that we
yeah,
can,
he
where?
wasting our time. Now,
Paragraph what?
yeah, I don't know which paragraph, but it was highlighted by one of our
Okay, then go on.
folks. He wanted to say, look, then he said the event that brought us here began only a few days ago. After he finished saying all that thing, why let's reading journal, wasting our time. He came on and said, a few mornings ago, I discovered that while I had been asleep at almost 3 a.m., a WhatsApp message had been sent to my phone from a number identified as originating
I got it.
from Colombia. The message accused me of involvement in narcotic trafficking and contained threats
Directed
at me. When I read the message, I was at first amused and immediately believed it to be a foolish attempt to manufacture a false connection between myself and criminal activity. I responded by expressing just that. And after responding, I blocked the number, took a screenshot, and shared the image with both the Liberia National Police and the National Security Agency. The following day, a video appeared online displaying my WhatsApp profile picture, my telephone number, and threatening message that had been sent to me. With what immediately stood out
was what had been deliberately omitted. The creators of the video chose not to include my response to the message, and they chose not to show that I rejected the allegations. Those omissions fundamentally altered the impression the video sought to create.
As I watched the video more carefully, I recognized another individual whose photograph appeared alongside mine. I at once, the individual now has to do with the guy,
right?
the Traore guy.
Yeah.
I at once informed the Director General of the National Security Agency that I knew the individual.
And explained.
So Joe Baga's son said he admitted that he knew the individual who photo was there, the Ibrahim Traore guy.
Yeah.
The guy who said he not care Joe Baga to spin.
I didn't know Joe Baga's son.
But he turned around again. Yeah, he said he cared Joe Baga Jr. to spin.
Yeah.
And but in the same call, he said, I have never ever spoken to him. But the vice president's son said, I know him.
The president's son.
The president's son, thank you. The president's son say, I know him, But the man is saying, I have never ever spoken to Joe Biden Jr. son before. Can you imagine? Let's go back there. He said the individual was Mr. Ibrahim Traoré. So the president's son has confirmed that he knows Ibrahim Traoré. Now, let's have people pause right there. The president's son says, hold on, I come in. Wait. The president's son says he knows Ibrahim Traoré. And so, you know what the president's son said? Let go read what Ibrahim Traoré said in that interview that he did with the investigators. It said minutes later, while he was being pressed on the video, claimed that he was the man who introduced the traffickers to the younger Bwaka, which is Jojo Bwaka. Traoré said, I never ever talked with Jojo ever in my life. Never ever in my life. In quotation. So never ever. So Traoré is saying he had never ever spoken to Jojo Bwaka Jr. Jojo Bwaka Jr. in his own statement that he wrote is telling us that he informed the NSA that I know him.
Yeah. Hey
man, look, you're stuck giving you a hard time, man. You're stuck giving you a hard time, man. The little baby inside the mother womb is aware.
This is what's happening.
It's aware.
This is what's happening.
Let me hear you, brother.
Oliver, I'm sending you go buy the thing for me. When the people catch you, you come and here, I will say, and I know you.
Thank you.
I will deny you. That's it.
How many times did Peter deny Jesus?
It said 3 times.
3.
But
what happening?
The interesting point I want the public to know is this. The journalist asked Traoré. The good thing is Joe Bwaka's son said he knows Traoré.
He know him.
Joe Bwaka's son did not lie and say, I don't know Traoré. He admitted. And he said he told the National Security Agency chief that I know that Traoré guy. When the journalist asked Traoré, the Liberian investigator journalist, Lena Dudu, I assume, when he asked Traoré told him, I now carry the man to Spain, which is a corroboration with what Jojo Bwaka's son said.
Yeah. Oh, now, so it is clear here which one of the ambassadors.
Okay, we'll go there.
It is clear.
We'll go there later on. Mm-hmm. So the first thing Traoré said, that true, I know Joe Bwaka Jr. And Joe Bwaka Jr. just told us in his release that he know Traoré. Yeah. My point now is, why did the Traoré man in the same interview deny knowing Joe Bwaka Jr.?
When it is not that deep.
Because when they went to him and said, okay, so you say you know him, you're not carrying him to Spain, the man get of your picture in that video, and they said you the one introduce them to Joe Bwaka Jr.
He said no.
In the drop business. He said, no, I never ever in my whole life not see that man. The same man you just told to Spain, the same man you just carried to Spain, and let's simply go read who the other people there, who the ambassador.
Okay.
Who the ambassador?
So he was explaining, he said, I firstly met Mr. Traoré earlier this year through a mutual acquaintance, Mr. Habib Sharif, a young man who had returned to Liberia from the United States and, like many young Liberians, was exploring legitimate business opportunities.
Okay.
Through him, I was introduced to Mr. Traoré, and our discussions centered on sports development and a proposed visit to the Real Madrid Foundation.
Okay.
From the outset, I made one thing clear. I was not a government official and therefore could not represent the government of Liberia or make any commitments on its behalf.
So whenever you want to go to that conversation, why did you tell?
So this is the part. For that reason, I suggested that the appropriate government officials take part in any official discussions. Hence, the visit along with the Minister of Youth and Sports the Liberian ambassador to France.
Okay. So it is now clear that what Traoré told Lena Dudu of Liberian investigator that one ambassador on the trip and the Minister of Youth and Sports on the trip, that's true.
Yeah,
confirmed.
So it confirmed.
Accurate.
It's accurate.
And what makes it deep is the denial after 2 minutes.
So the good thing is that the Dudu man reported that this man told him that he had gone to the place with the ambassador, the minister to Madrid. In the same call, when he was pressed as to Mameo, do you know that your picture is in the man video? The man said you don't want to introduce them to Joe Bwaka Jr. for you to be doing Liberia warehouse and drug cocaine business. He said, oh, that is? Then I never ever talked to Joe Baka before. I had never ever spoken. Come on.
But Princess, you called somebody named there who was called by the John Security.
Habib Sharif.
Yeah.
That's his
Yeah.
friend. So this is the mutual friend that
Oliver, yeah, is it?
So thank you.
We are not stupid here.
Thank you.
Nobody's stupid.
Nobody's
I gotta
stupid.
what I say again.
Yeah.
Why his name Habib Sharif?
Yeah.
Habib Sharif. Yeah.
I have the indictment.
So yeah.
Let me find the indictment. Go ahead, Jerome. Why I found the
He
indictment?
was called by the John Security, the officers who are investigating this drug issue.
Okay.
He's one of the persons.
Yep.
Abraham Traore is the man in the video.
Oh yeah.
Joe, the president's son name was called. His number was in that video.
Oh yeah.
Look, this is not coincidence. This is not something that just happened. Look, the president's son has to understand that this is a country. We're not in his room to say anything our pastor will believe it. We are not stupid. This is a country. This is not Baka Republic. All of us know that these things happen because of contact. He's saying that he has his businesses. Let him tell us the businesses he has. Because the last time we checked, I don't want to say it and other people will not agree, but his father was begging. So what businesses he has that we can know? His number, his WhatsApp number, and he's telling us that. And Oliver, when you read that thing, do you know that the people threatened him before the video came up? According to his communication?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why he said.
So the people wanted to know his response before
they come out with the video. So saying he insulted them.
He insulted them.
That's
and
why they came up.
when you listen to the video there, the guys were saying somebody who took our money is calling us kid.
Yep.
Calling us stupid, calling us kid. We don't understand English. Look, this is clear. Nobody will play technique with us.
The country you see.
Nobody will bring that technique to us. And we not miss our words here. The president's son knows something about this drug issue. The Abraham Traore man knows something about the drug issue. And the government needs to be clear to the ordinary people. Because this is a whole cycle. Oliver number is in our General Roosevelt phone. Like you were saying yesterday, we do the show together. And then they call you and say, oh, Oliver, yeah, Jerry, yeah. He said, oh.
I know that, man. Look, Jojo Baka can explain all of the things he want to explain. It's up to him. It is up to him. We are concerned about the corroboration of the information from the both angles.
We're doing our own investigation.
The good point is that Jojo and Ibrahim Traore made one statement clear.
They know each other.
That they know each other. They traveled together. He was not the only person who traveled. He was on the trip, but he said, "Let the real minister then be there, and I'll just be in the back, maybe as the eyeball to my pa, or whatever the case is,
to protect."
So the first thing is whether you had the official government people there or not. That's nepotism. You are not a government official. You should not be part of government negotiation because you have a say in that conversation. All the ministers who are going there.
It was based on his recommendation that those people went because according to him, he cannot discuss any official business.
Why is that working in government?
Why didn't he send the people? Why didn't he send the people to the National Investment Commission?
Yeah, exactly.
The National Investment Commission.
Exactly.
The Bureau of Concession. You should have sent the people there. They have their own international people, their lawyers and everybody who can go in kind of enrichment and go do.
Yeah.
Should you travel as the son of the president?
Yeah.
So that's a whole different conversation. We don't want to mix. We won't mix apple and oranges.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. The point is, you accepted to have gone to the place. One thing you already said, two of y'all know each other.
Yeah.
The same the mentor to do the man. You said it in your own statement.
And that's where the international investigators
that's where they will come.
They will come from.
So why did Traore deny knowing you?
Yeah.
In the second question, why did he deny knowing you?
What up, Pascari?
Why did he deny knowing you? Why did the cartel have to choose you amongst all of us in the whole country?
Yeah. 5.4 million people. They just tell you one that they're like Lotto. I'm begging you.
Look, let me say this to our people. It's good that all of you who listen to the radio, those of you who watching us live, you're smart people, and nobody got to spoon feed you and tell you what you need not to. You need not to accept. This is very suspicious.
Very, 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 very.
The president's son will have to say more than what he wrote.
Mm-hmm.
He has to be honest. He has to be authentic about what he said. Because at the end of the day, the dots are not connecting. You admitted to knowing this man, and you told the joint security that you know him very well. This man on the initial stage did not hide the fact that he knew you. He admitted to the newspaper that he and you know each other good. You're not travel to France. I mean to Spain. From Liberia to Spain. You know how many hours? In the same interview in Kimba, he say, Alexa in Kimba, he say, I not know that man.
I never see them, man.
I never see that man ever before.
So how did they actually go Spain? If
That's the same question people were asking yesterday.
yeah, because I'm not sure it was a spiritual trip where you had to use like the Basel Air with the boom.
The president's son got on a plane and Traore got on a keke to go Spain.
I agree.
Because that's the only way you will not know you and the person.
Traore said, I have never ever spoken to him.
But then, but number one, the Jojo actually detailed how they met, and it was through a mutual acquaintance who is Habib Sharif.
Another drug man in the same investigation.
Yeah, so according to him, this guy came and this guy told him about sports and investment and whatever opportunities.
All that one that they level.
No, I'm just reiterating what was read, and according to Jojo. Number one, he knows that he is the son of the president. So obviously people are going to come at him with different accusations. So that is a responsibility he has accepted wholeheartedly. And he is not going to back down.
On President Sali, they arrested 500 million worth of drugs in this country. Let me say this to you.
What kind of problem we see with
under President Sali, they arrested $500 million worth of drugs in this country. Did you hear any of the drug cartel members accuse Robert Salif, Charles Salif, former Salif, and all of the Salifs?
No.
Okay. Under George Weah, they arrested $100 million worth of drugs in this country. Did you hear them call Tumete Weah, Cham Weah, and all of the Weah say they the one did this? Why under Joe Barker, they are calling Jojo Barker, and now when they're calling him, they are naming people who he's connected with
this video.
Some of the people they are naming who he's connected with are denying knowing him. He himself is turning around to say, I know this man. I know okay, say, I don't know you. By the time you come out, you say, I know Jerome Roosevelt. And Jerome Roosevelt say, I don't know you. That conflict.
Yeah. The open room for
there should be a particular reason why Jerome is outrightly denying me. Something we have done that he doesn't want to be associated with anymore.
You can't know for your friend.
I mean, how the hell I know you, man? How the hell we travel together? Even if we drive from here to Bangalore Junction.
So you see what this guy wants to do, right? He wants to put the son of the president in big trouble.
Ooh, no.
No. Just wait. I'm being sarcastic because this Ibrahiman guy said, "Okay, I know him from the initial stage of the interview, right? I know him. We went here, went there, and later on when it was established that hey, you guys." Your image was, involved in a video that is circulating, and that video is not a good video. As soon as that man knows it, if you're not a good video, he said, I don't know him.
So,
right?
So the point is, any criminal under in man's investigation, especially if that criminal ain't consult, other people before going to grant any interview or to take any questions, that person is automatically going to admit the truth. The people who face the law. The reason why they can say, "Oh, your lawyer got to be there before you talk," because they want to ensure that you will provide scripted accounts. Most of the natural accounts are truthful.
Because you're just saying that
you're saying the truth. Like you beat him, yeah, I beat him.
I beat him, but I won't slap him.
I beat him. I slap him because he had to ruin me. If your lawyer is there, a lawyer will say, "No, I did not beat him." Because to prove that I beat him, you must show video that I beat him. You must show this, you must show this and that. So when you hear people say your lawyer won't be there before you talk, you must say they won't call off for you. Traore spoke to the journalists from a natural perspective. Naturally.
That is what Jojo on what somebody go ref for him.
I mean, Joe Barker lawyers saw the team, man. They saw it, they removed all the one that saw the remove from there.
State of the nation.
You saw the part that has to do with I am not in government, and so I had said the mean people should be there. All that thing I call up.
Yeah.
Minister even spoke at Manta, Joe Baka food in there in Spain. Say, oh, that's the thing I want to do. Joe Baka said, this is why I want to happen.
But
Yeah.
he took them there.
Yeah.
He took the ambassador
and
to
that
France
is-
there.
and that is corruption.
The Minister of Youth and
That is
Sports.
corruption.
That is corruption.
He doesn't have a government portfolio.
Yeah.
He should, if it happened that way, he should have called the investment commission or the
Yeah.
bureau of concession and said, look, there are people here who have potential in doing business. I don't want to get involved. Y'all handle it from that. Well, man, listen, okay, so, I mean, you're young Liberians. It's a good deal you have. Y'all go to Elisa, she's the head of business, and this, y'all go talk it there. Right? Yeah. And whatever the case is, y'all go to PPCC. If you have to go to the legislature, y'all submit your concession there, let them deliberate on the issue. And at the end of the day, what will happen will happen. You flew in a plane with the people. You are now a government official. Who sponsored the trip? Who sponsored the trip?
But how would Joe Joseph go to the legislature when his father is building $10 million without the acquisition of the legislature?
Thank you.
And another thing, bringing yellow machine in the country without the acquisition of the legislature.
The machine started coming for the lawmakers started to know about.
How?
Yeah, you got lawmakers like wearing yellow suit to go celebrate.
So the point is,
I'm just saying that that's the system they're using.
of course.
Before we go to the lines quickly, which we're about to do.
And don't forget, Oliver,
Mhm.
the government has to take this courage because they told us that no matter who is involved, your connection.
And that is the point. That is the point we're going.
I have a few questions.
That is the point
as
we're
well.
going. That's the point we're going. And because we're out of time, like we said, we started yesterday. We are going today. Tomorrow we'll still continue. The point is, just in 1 minute, the contradiction we have observed, they are enough
To know what's up.
tactically. If Jojo Baka was not the son of the president, he's in handcuff.
No, but he should be investigated. You know,
By now, he should be going to the police cell. How many Liberians had the opportunity to have responded to allegations linking them to the drug issue through press statements? Did what one name?
Quita.
No, not Quita. The policeman who are armed robber who Gregory Coleman brought back.
Oh, Boladin.
Boladin.
Yeah, one of six.
Was Boladin given
He
the
was
chance? He was an armed robber in 2016. He was involved with armed robbery.
The Sam Gibson.
Same Gibson place. He was involved with armed robbery. The watch.
300 and some more thousand.
The watch
US dollars.
the armed robber took from St. Gibson place were on your hand. They caught it with him and had to remove him. Gregory Coleman went to the police in 2016 and brought him back. When Pajo Sulu took away in 2023, they removed him again. When Greg came back in 2024, he brought him back. Why is Greg bringing one man back with tinted character? But that's not the issue. The point is, Boladin, they didn't have the chance to read press statement.
Oh
Yeah,
no. No.
He was automatically
He was
suspended.
disgraced publicly
Suspended.
because the Inspector General of Police
Thank you.
went ahead and addressed the
Arranging before
public.
investigation. At this level, the cartel members are announcing your name. The presidential immunity extend to Joe Baka.
And you
Junior?
confirming that you know one of
You
the
confirming
suspects.
that you know one of the suspects. You confirming that you flew with the suspects.
Yeah.
To this. You
Not
confirming.
one set two.
Thank you. So you are confirming too many things. Any country where the government is saying that they do not know anything, this and that, oh yeah. Any country. Oh, the man are armed robber.
No.
No, but you take proceed from armed robbery. You take proceed from armed robbery and you put it on your hand. Come here, you armed robber, man. Come here.
They say receiver is the best rule.
Yeah.
Right? So that was like,
And you go steal gold. You bring the gold to me. I feel gold chain and I put it on my neck. I'm the criminal facilitator. I'm a criminal by myself.
you could have waited at least.
But the point is, Boladin didn't have the chance
No, you didn't.
to have issued statement and be to a horse and be justifying. Joe Baka Jr. is a person of interest.
This man.
If the government is serious, he should be
responded
at the police station. And so, who will intervene? He said, Gregory Como.
with- What do you know?
Gregory Como, who brought all armed robber and put him back in the police. So now you see Liberians. Now you see how this drug issue is entangling the whole government. Look, I can only listen to a report from the international community.
Exactly.
Besides the U.S. embassy that are not listening to the radio right now.
Yeah.
I do not trust anything from this government. I do not trust any independent investigators. Any national investigators other than investigators that will be sanctioned by the U.S. Embassy, the European Union, and maybe ECOWAS. Because what we see here, we see a compromised government investigating their fellow compromised government officials in a country where the citizens are yearning for the truth regarding this drug issue. Shame on Liberia. Shame on Joe Barker Jr. Shame on Joe Barker Sr. Shame on the rescue government because they've ran our country to the mud. No wonder Ellen Johnson Sirleaf said if the country should be attractive to investments and investment opportunities, the country should have dignity. It should have reputation. It should be respected. You are not respecting the country. Oh, a country where the police director is on record of reinstating a law enforcement officer who was disrupted for criminal activities, not one time, but 2 different times. You call that country a respected country?
The president said we're going to see things we have never seen before.
Bumbleclad.
And 2026, I think that actually explains why the president said what he said.
Is your country Jojo Barker should be at the charge of quarter?
Beginning tomorrow, we'll be calling for an international investigation.
We need
Today-
we
we started today?
We need an
No, we're gonna
independent
take full time on. We're gonna
investigation.
take-
And
because today we
we
just
said
passed-
that the other day.
I'm doing an email to the U.S. Embassy.
We need an
Okay.
independent
You know, I did
investigation.
an open communication the last time
Yeah.
when they
So,
commanded
I
the
saw it.
police.
I saw it.
I did an open communication to the charge the affair. I doing one. We are calling on them to take charge.
And in that communication, due to the confession of the president's son that he knows 2 of the suspects.
And the record of the police director reinstating
Yeah.
a man who was disrupted for criminal activities and robbery. Eh?
And
that same man is surfacing as receiving 10,000 naira to drive the cocaine
Yeah.
to be a transporter.
We're going to take this serious.
Eh?
We're going to take this serious. We will call
Shame
for
on the government.
international investigator
So,
because we don't trust the LMP.
We don't trust.
We
Who
don't
we trust? Who we trust? We don't trust the police. We
President
don't trust
Baka.
President Baka.
Yeah.
We don't trust his son. We don't trust other. But Jojo
We'll
Baka
go
Jr.
back-
should
go
be
back
at the charge
to-
of quarters.
Yeah.
Go back to trust no one. Trust
Any
no one,
Syria
trust
country,
no one.
Alexa. Any Syria country, Alexa. Jojo Baka Jr. should be at the charge of quarters. No slipper on him.
No.
So,
No slipper on him. No belt on his waist.
No
And
way.
answering questions.
Don't say Syria going to say
Wait.
just Liberia,
I
this
don't
government
wait.
are coming. The government that said drug will be public enemy number 1. So if you are prepared to fight the drug, the president's son should be at the Moreover Central Prison.
Okay, so we're already out of time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we're gonna go to the
Going
lines.
phone.
Quickly. No time. No
So
time.
when my girlfriend was at the LDA Abikroma, there was a song that one of the musicians actually did, and that song, it was like, instead of fighting drugs, I think drugs something. So the LDA has always had a problem. Instead of the people fighting drugs started fighting
Fighting
us. Yes, so you can imagine that. But my point here is,
Quickly.
all these things that we're saying, we didn't start today, and today we have like new update. We a 6-page response to all these accusations, allegations. He called it all type of way. But at the end of the day, I think if Mr. Bwaka is really serious about fighting drugs, his son should be called and just questioned.
We will
This is-
pull
this-
that trash.
yeah,
That
If,
place of
because
trash will
this
go
is
in.
also something that will strengthen public,
A
trust in the government.
A serious country with
Just ask him his connection to this person, because the people's names that are being called, they're linked to some extent.
Oh,
They're being
yeah.
accused. They're people of interest and whatnot. So if he's friends with these
when
people,
people are interested,
call
you are
this
also
man.
a person of interest.
ask this man. It doesn't mean he is guilty.
He should
if
be at
that
the
is
charge
not
of
the
quarters.
defense.
Jojo Baka Jr. should be a country,
Ask
By
him.
now.
a serious country
By now.
with a police
Exactly.
that is not compromised.
Just ask
Hello?
questions.
Yeah.
A serious country with a police that is not compromised will have Jojo Baka Jr. No wash, no ring, no slippers at the charge of quarters.
Yeah.
Answering
The
questions.
scene where Gestapo went for Samuel Jackson, they say you are not guilty, but he was
Oh,
a
yeah.
person of
That's what should be
interest,
happening.
right? So let Gestapo to go volleyball.
The message
Go
is
ask.
business. That's what they got business.
086 500 104 086 500 104 0776 104 104 at the numbers to join the conversation. Crime Stoppers Liberia is our official sponsor. Let's hear the women small, then we go take calls.
Community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sanya, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sanya.
Liberia.
Okay, we want peace in Liberia.
The whole country violence all
we
around.
want peace in Liberia. That's why we are concerned about the Colombian threatening to come for our president's son. The president's son.
Imagine
forgot
Joseph
this
Baga's son
subject.
is telling us that he's concentrated on his businesses.
We businesses. You have businesses. You have businesses. Your power looking for medical bill around
Why
here.
have problem?
086 500 104 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. The first person, go ahead. 1 minute.
Hello.
Quickly, no time. Let's hear you.
I need a strong mind and sorry for the traffic.
Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah. I enjoy the topic because I've been monitoring the radio since 4 years now. Today, all the passengers in the car asking me the radio station I should show them this person because they want to listen to the radio station.
Okay.
87.9.
87.9. The radio is 87.9 Freedom Radio Liberia.
Yeah, they're in the car and listening.
Okay, tell them.
Thank you for the topic.
Thank you very much. Tell them 87.9. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. How you doing? Quickly.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. What I want to say, when I go for God to fight your battle, what expecting just money we are battle. Because there was so we are bringing drugs in this country, so we are what they arm the children in this country, see the one they say we're bringing drugs. They're not getting no peace, no rest for a safety. So far will fight. Every secret thing will be exposed if that they don't want them free. What so we are in peace, they're not getting peace. Anything you're taking it everywhere, what I'm saying about it.
Okay, thank you. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Quickly. Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. Let's hear you quickly.
To you, Alexa and Ajirum. I think it's Harrison. I'm calling from the real bill.
Go ahead, Harris.
Jerome, Alexa, how do we arrive here? That is my question.
Well, you let that Joe Baga and his son.
How do we arrive here? It is unprecedented that these people said that Finabolo, Jefferson Kochi, George Manuel were bringing drugs. So who is bringing the drugs down in Labrador? I mean, Labrador is a complete Fidel Castro city now.
New Mexico. It was New Miami on a job. It is now New Mexico.
They say, well, I'm Miami. You say, what? Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm confused.
Hey, don't get confused. At the country, don't get confused. This person, hello, how are you? How you doing?
We are.
How are you, my dear brother?
Go ahead, Robert.
If it was former President George Biason, the whole Liberia is that true. I'm not lying.
Oh, no, but not the protesting.
But not said the number one son is
yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So I want you to end our own by playing that song, Muga Dancer.
Okay, we leave you right there. Let's talk to the person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Hello.
Quickly, let's hear you, sir. 1 minute.
I said for rescue. Now we're pushing for trust you. This woman is a complete disappointment, bro. I'm calling my keke. My name is Moses Brown.
You calling from your keke? Where?
Yeah. I'm calling from around Banana Junction.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the talk.
Okay, go ahead.
I said for rescue. Now we're pushing to trust you. So therefore now we say thank you.
This country is interesting.
Thank you. My man, your son dope. Your son dope. Thank you very much. We leave you. We talked to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Good evening. The president's son said he know the mail, but the man said he know him. Okay, go ahead. I know, bro. I know. Thank you very much. Thank you. We leave you right there. We talked to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Quickly.
How you doing?
We are great, my brother. Where you joining us from? Where your name?
My name is
I'm the chairman of the movement of relation person. We are Maggie County.
Oh, from where Maggie, go ahead. Let's hear you. I'm politics here. That drug been on now. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the job I'm speaking on. Look, let me tell you, okay. Joseph Brother's son, they didn't go to anything to him. His son is for protection. That just business, the whole lot of people, they can't do nothing to Joseph Brother Jr. So I'm going to take on it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. From Kakata, Magibi, we come to the person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Go ahead.
And I'm praying for Chicago Party,
Quickly, no time. No, that John Lobo said you're being warehouse to rehab. So I don't know what I.
We don't know.
Okay, all right. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the person. Hello, how are you? Good evening, Chief. Let's hear you. But father, your background is noisy. The president's son say he know the man. The man say he know him.
So all that people around, they were saying just that was the one that was they were calling I was church, I was talking about that I was stressed to the city church and all that. The kids of the
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. We leave you right there. Let's leave you right there and talk to this other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Good evening, Karen.
Quickly, let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, me say hi to your brother Ajero.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the voice of Idrissa somebody.
Go ahead, somebody.
Represent the concerned Liberia for justice.
Go ahead.
My brother, they just started for our nation, and now the woman, the newest need for JB now is the cocaine asibo.
No.
The cocaine asibo.
We're not reaching that level yet. Let's talk to Man CC. The president.
Thank you. Regular.
Regular caller.
No, Princess, I used to do my best when I'm well, but thank God you are back.
Otherwise, can be attacking me. Oh, you can't attack him for me.
For the 2 years drinking cookies now for this so. And don't say you know everything. I'm drinking cookies and big on national state. So you're starting, man. How will you say you not know the man Jojo?
No, Jojo say he know the man, but the man say he know Jojo. After the man
I want to I don't care if you're my dinner.
Yeah. So we gotta ask the man. Something not right. Something not right between them.
No, that's making so many laws. That's going to be our last man. Yeah, stop it. When you man, Yeah, stop it. The man say you don't do. They say you not. When you get a man to Baka and Madrid, so go do what then?
To go play
Baka and Madrid. They go play G.
Yeah, they go play El Clasico.
They say you not know that man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You see the Jeremiah go say he know the man, but two of them in 10 different picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Free and Hennessy. Chicken cookie, they say know the man, stop that. Catching the cookie jar. One day we are all there.
Thank you.
We are one that whether you in the cookie jar. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person quickly. Let's take 5 more, then we go home. We're out of time. This person, hello, how are you? We're great. Let's hear you quickly. No time.
Thank you. Let me say hello to Andrew and Zelda.
Hello.
Go ahead.
We are in serious trouble. So the police say that I don't know what you're doing. Why the police say that got in there? Why masses it? We're doing it war now. I was to take president so that they don't do that kind of thing.
Thank you.
Maybe you're the country.
Thank you.
What you're doing is wrong.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll leave you. We'll go to America. This person, hello, how are you? How you doing?
How are you? How are you? Okay. How you doing?
We're great. Alexa, yeah. Jerome, yeah, also.
Yeah, Jerome, how you doing? I'm listening to you. You know, you think have become embarrassment because right now, traveling from Africa to America, we're gonna have a lot of difficulty embarrassing our research. Because we're gonna have the drug dogs and all gonna come in our bed to check our bed because what's going on. Because it has become embarrassment right now. And you guys in that boys who are looking at it, they all making fun of other people. I'm telling you, it's serious. Everywhere you go, it's on the internet. People reading the news, watching from the African story, reading it. So it becomes those are us that go to Africa and coming back to the US. We're facing different screening process. We're gonna take different screening process, different screening, and have people go in our luggages. Because on the radar already, if the president's son can be a meeting and see the video circulating all around that when he started his business, where he had his business, where he started, what kind of business he does, what he does.
Thank you. Thank you.
No question.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We leave you from the US. Let's talk to the person, then we'll talk to one more, then we call your day. Hello, how are you? Okay, we missed out on this person. Let's talk to this one quickly. No time.
Thank you. Concerned Bureau for Justice Edmond Carr. And let me take 15 seconds of my time to say thanks to the sister in the US that sent me a surprise gift through our Roosevelt.
Thank you.
Hi,
Go
Jerome.
ahead.
So we appreciate you, sister. And you know, this is a cooking state. And if yesterday we were referred to as people that were trading drugs, you didn't hear anything around any President William ministers. You didn't hear anything around any children. But this government are keen to get rid of drugs. We are hearing ministers. We are hearing people from NSA. Now his son is now in the wet. Then he is renting. That I refer to that letter as a threat. It's not enough. If Jojo Boaga feel that he's not part of what is going on in our country concerning the cocaine, let him suggest himself to investigator, not Liberia investigator now. So he's a clean man. Let him turn himself over so that he can be investigated because there are more questions than answer. You are not, like you say in your letter, you are not government official. What did you go to Spain to do there? Were you representing who? Who were you representing?
Okay.
You're not government official.
Thank you.
You're not ambassador. You're not involved. What did you go to do there with the youth and sport minister to negotiate on behalf of Liberia? Only clandestine deal you, Waka Jojo, can be part of because you are not government official. You can represent the government.
We leave you.
Say you represented the government at the time, you were representing the government on a clandestine deal, which is the drug deal. You have to clear your name.
Okay.
That letter is not enough.
Thank you. Thank you. We leave you right there. We take the last caller. Let's hear you. You are the last caller.
That man, Bessie.
Go ahead, man, Bessie.
Thank you. We pray for you. That one, I can be pity.
Amen.
Yeah. Pray for you. Your children, way up you over there.
Amen.
And we pray. You're all Jalani. Okay, I want to love me. Okay, I will be the old man there. We pray for you.
Amen.
That man did not work a lot. One back for all the people say, what would devil? All of them, what would devil? They would have thought true. Yeah, man, we better let's say that, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We take Lawrence Spencer from the Alternative National Congress. You are the last person, Lawrence. Go ahead.
Thank you, Karen, for the session. Let me say good evening to my beautiful sister, Princess, and my mayor, Jerome. Look,
Special, you better speak in series, so you join the comment.
My man, don't bring that ball out of me.
Go ahead, quickly. We are out of time.
Yeah, but I cannot be associated with a cooking government. That is impossible. Look, that's the reason we're fighting. Can you not make me because for us, we're taking the debate to the community. We're going using the colloquial, explaining this job to our home and the rural communities, their traditions, and what have you. I mean, but President government laughing. The just supposed to go for them there. But thank you, Karen.
Okay, thank you very much, Jerome. We gotta go home.
Yeah,
No time.
Edmond spoke about somebody, so I'd like to say thank you, Mimi, for the 26th.
Mimi Jabade is my
she
If
was
you're
able.
my old sister.
Wait, why is that crossing from people?
like, why you want to put you on the spot there?
It was a term, man.
Mimi Jabade is my old
So,
sister.
Mimi,
Simple.
thank you for the 26th with
Yeah.
Edmond and Mansisi, including me. So we were doing our thing also. Now in the United Party
You are
people.
sacked. Check go home.
Go ahead. Okay, let's go. Let's go quickly. Let's go.
We're going to be back here on tomorrow. So yeah, when you're out there, please stay safe. You know, and you say, oh, yaka.
When you got car, you get somebody lift.
Don't
Make
get
sure-
nobody lift.
Make sure the person will not get back when you won't get in lift.
Don't get anybody lift.
And if you will
Huh.
say you mean, you be me.
Do not.
Nobody will go to your whole back.
Don't go to anybody who be drinking beer. They can't catch you. They say I'm not nowhere but
The
it.
country gets so drugs now, so be careful. Well, we'll leave you with a beautiful song. It's called Just We Are Go. It was made by the Unity Party. I hope the Unity Partisans who in a different car will enjoy the song. Just We Are Go.
Just we are go.